Hey guys, Damien here with a market update. It's February 2023. We're going to look back at last year. We're going to look at the current market, and I'm going to give you some predictions for the future. So if that's the kind of thing that you're interested in, then stay tuned. I made this video just for you. All right, excited to break into the stats here. First, I gotta plug my sponsor. Sponsor is Zamian.ca. It's a great real estate website. I update it weekly with the hottest properties currently for sale in Victoria. There's also a buyer and seller guide, all specifically geared towards real estate in Victoria. I wrote those myself, and you can also see all of my commercials. All right, let's break into the stats. All right, main question I'm getting a lot lately is not only what are prices, but what is expected with the amount of listings on the market. So I'm going to put up a little graph here for you guys. As you can see, the red lines that I've drawn there is every January. So this chart goes from January 2020 until January 2023. We always have the least amount of listings on the market in January, so you can see the general trends there. What am I expecting? Because of some other factors I'll get into later on in the video, I'm going to put up my predicted amount of listings on the market in the near future. I feel like we're really headed into a more balanced market right now, and I feel like we're going to get up to kind of a regular amount of listings heading into the spring here, and obviously that will tail off towards next January. So let's look for a lot more listings coming on the market shortly. All right, another question I get a lot is about interest rates. So we're going to look at another graph here, and it's going to show the rate hikes over the last year or so. So January 26th, we were at 0.25, then it creeped up starting on March the 2nd of last year. And here we are today. January 25th was the last hike, was 0.25% again, and we're all the way up to 4.5%. Okay, let's look at a mortgage amount of $500,000. I'm going to put up a little chart here. Mortgage amount, $500,000, 25-year amortization, 1.5% interest rate. You got a monthly bill of about $2,000. Now, everything else being equal, interest rate going up to 4.59%, that mortgage payment has jumped almost $800 to $2,792. So you can see why that's going to put a lot of squeeze on a lot of people. So what are interest rates going to do in the future here? Well, it can only look at the experts. According to TD Economics, it's very likely that interest rates have now peaked after 8 rate hikes over the course of 8 scheduled announcements between March and January 2023. There was a recent report that the overnight rate will peak at 4.5% and that the January 25th announcement will be the final rate hike in the current cycle. Now let's look at the current prices. Okay, I'm going to put up a graph here. This I posted in August of 2022, and I was looking at the resistance levels in the market, and I thought that around August was a good time to maybe jump back into the market. So let's see what's happened since then. So as you can see here, the prices went up a little bit, and then with a couple more interest rate hikes on the horizon, prices dipped a little bit, and you can see it's bouncing off that red line for now. So what do I foresee happening here in the future? Well, unfortunately for a lot of people who have fixed rate mortgages, their terms are coming due this year and next year. Those people haven't really felt the pinch yet of the interest rate hikes, and they will. So those people will have less spending money every month, and therefore expecting probably a little bit of a recession heading in towards the end of 2023. So what do I expect prices to do here over the next little while? I'm gonna put up this graph here that I filled in from now with the red ink here. And as you can see, I expect the market to go up and down a little bit, but basically remain fairly stable, not really changing too much in value. They might go up a little bit, but especially if interest rates start coming down, I feel like there's going to be a lot more listings coming on the market. I feel like there's a lot of people who've been sitting on the fence, and those people are going to jump in now and realize that there's not much changing. There's no point waiting any longer. So I encourage all those people who are thinking about buying or selling to just get out there and get started, because nothing much is going to change. Okay, hope you enjoyed the market update video, and of course if anything changes drastically, I will let you know. Otherwise, I'll check in a few months here and let you know how my predictions are doing. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.